My desires pulling responsibilities too. Standing on a tightrope, what am I gonna do? Every choice a tremor, a wobble and a sway. Navigating complexities, finding my own way. Wanna chase the freedom, the dreams I hold inside, but gotta meet the duties where my obligations hide. Competing voices echoing, nowhere left to stride. Balance on the wire, delicate design, finding equilibrium, making my light shine. Not sacrificing completely, not giving all away. Integrating passions, living for today. Yeah. Constant negotiation with the self and with the world, keeping all the different banners gracefully unfurled. Doesn't mean it's easy, there will be the slips and falls, but getting up and trying answers all the calls. Authenticity is key, speaking my own truth, living life in harmony in age and in my youth. A careful calibration, a testament to truth. Balance on the wire, a delicate design, finding equilibrium, making my light shine. Not sacrificing completely, not giving all away. Integrating passions, living for today. Yeah. Yeah. In a fragile day. Could be working family, art and paying rent. Every single aspect where my energy is spent. Gotta honor all the pieces, give them room to breathe. Weaving a life tapestry in which I can believe. The harmony of living, a beautiful reprieve. Navigating the balance, step by careful step. Finding my center, holding my breath. Holding my breath. Holding my breath.
Held on to the anger, the bitterness and pain, carrying the heavy burden like a constant chain. Blaming and resenting, trapped inside the past, building up the walls around me, thinking they would last. Then a moment happened, quiet and so pure, finding grace and letting go, finding a new cure. A sense of lightness settling, peace within secure. Moments of grace, found in releasing what's untrue, forgiving and forgetting, starting life anew. Doesn't mean you condone it or say it was okay, just means you free your spirit, choosing a better way. Choosing a better way. You carry heavy, slows you down and drains, tainting every moment with its self-made pains. But forgiveness is a superpower gift you give yourself, placing down the baggage back upon the shelf. It's a conscious decision, a powerful inner feat, finding peace and freedom. Bitter turns to sweet, filter. Quiet act of rebellion, making life complete. Moments of grace, found in releasing what's untrue, forgiving and forgetting, starting life anew. Doesn't mean you condone it or say it was okay, just means you free your spirit, choosing a better way. Choosing a better way. It opens up the pathways for healing to begin, letting in the sunshine, chasing out the sin of holding on to damage, letting it define, embracing the present moment, making your light shine, shimmering like a fresh start, leaving the past behind. Letting go, finding grace, forgiveness in this space, freedom.
Waves of worry, crash and break. For goodness gracious, for goodness sake. Felt like drowning, going under. Lost in fears, relentless thunder. Anxiety, a constant guest. Putting heart and soul to test. Tried to paddle, tried to swim. Standing on the fragile limb. But hope's an anchor, firm and true. Holding steady, pulling through the darkest storm, the roughest tide, with nothing left for me to hide. Finding purpose in the fight, stepping towards the hopeful light. Flow of life, a stormy sea, but the anchor sets me free. Quiet acceptance starts to bloom, dispelling shadows, lifting gloom. Understanding that the fear doesn't mean the end is near. It's just a feeling, let it pass. Fragile as a pane of glass that can be broken, can be healed. Truths the spirit have revealed. The path less traveled may be just building your own inner trust. In the face of raging storms, finding solace in the forms of resilience, inner might, shining ever strong and bright. Purpose found in holding fast, knowing that the fear won't last. But hope's an anchor, firm and true, holding steady, pulling through the darkest storm, the roughest tide, with nothing left for me to hide. Finding purpose in the fight, stepping towards the hopeful light. Flow of life, a stormy sea, but the anchor sets me free. Past is water flowing by, future's waiting. Street lights bleed through the blinds, painting lines on the floor. Another night whispers secrets I can't ignore. Whoa, whoa, whoa. World outside is a rush, a constant, deafening sound. But in this quiet space, my true thoughts are found. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Phone glows soft, a digital tether reaching out, connecting dots across miles, dissolving doubt. Scrolling faces, silent conversations understood, finding comfort in bites like I always knew I would. These quiet moments, a sanctuary built of air, breathing deep, letting go of every single care. In the stillness, hear the rhythm of my soul's beat, finding solace in the silence, making solitude sweet. Memories surface like ghosts, dancing in the low light. Past echoes linger, some heavy, some shining bright. Whoa, whoa, whoa. But the present calls louder, a fragile, precious thing. Embrace the now, the peace this quiet moment brings. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Digital whispers, a network of unseen hands, holding on to hope across distant lands, sharing vulnerability, unburdening the mind. In this quiet hour, connection I find. The noise fades away, the urgency dies down low. Just the tick-tock of the clock, watching seconds flow. No need to perform, no need to pretend or chase. Just being here, breathing in this peaceful space. These quiet moments, a sanctuary built of air, breathing deep, letting go of every single care. In the stillness, I hear the rhythm of my soul's beat, finding solace in the silence, making solitude sweet. Quiet, quiet, just quiet. Yeah, peace in the silence, digital hum, connection found. Right here, right now. Ooh, ooh. Hear the whispers in the breeze, rustling through the ancient trees, telling tales of time gone past, moments built too frail to last. Flow of life, a constant change, moving through this vast exchange of energy in time and space, finding solace, finding grace. Used to fight the shifting sand, try to force it with my hand, but now I listen, quiet soul, accepting life's that heavy road. Whispers in the wind, they sigh, lessons carried through the sky of letting go, of being free as the current carries me, finding purpose soft and low, allowing destiny to flow. It's anxiety, a sudden gust, stirring up the fear and dust. The future's painted dark and grim, standing on the fragile limb, confronting it with open gaze, walking through the cloudy haze, knowing that the sun will break. For goodness gracious, for goodness sake, quiet acceptance of the fear brings the peaceful moments near. The path less traveled may be just following your inner trust, ignoring logic cold and hard, playing your authentic card. Even when it feels unsure, something beautiful is pure. In the striving, in the reach, lessons that the Spirit teach. Hope is in the morning light. But now I listen, quiet soul, accepting life's got lilac roll. Whispers in the wind, they sigh, lessons carried through the sky of letting go, of being free as the current carries me. Finding purpose soft and low, allowing destiny to flow. Past informs but doesn't bind. Future waits for us to find. In the present, sharp and bright, stepping bravely towards the light. But now I listen, quiet soul, accepting life's dominic role. Whispers in the wind, they sigh, lessons carried through the sky of letting go, of being free as the current carries me. Finding purpose soft and low, allowing destiny to flow.
Notifications ping and chime, stealing every single time. A constant stream of urgent needs, planting restless, anxious seeds. Information overloads, cruel sting, leaving the mind just buffering. Can't process all the data flow, nowhere for the thoughts to go. A crowded inbox in my head, wishing I was home in bed. Scrolling through anxieties, begging for a moment's ease. Inbox overflow, mind too much to take. Spirits tired, ready to break. Searching for a pause button near, to silence all the digital fear. Inbox overflow, mind losing signal, caught inside this mental single. Focus on the next alert, leaving the inner self inert. Every headline, every tweet, another bitter, sour treat. Comparing lives, comparing selves, lost upon digital shelves. The rhythm's urgent, out of sync, standing right upon the brink of mental shutdown, pure fatigue. Join in the anxious, weary league. Need to disconnect, step away, find the quiet in the day. Reboot the system, clear the cache before the mind begins to crash. Inbox overflow, mind too much to take. Spirits tired, ready to break. Searching for a pause button near, to silence all the digital fear. Inbox overflow, mind losing signal, caught inside this mental single. Focus on the next alert, leaving the inner self inert. Maybe the answer's offline found, on quiet and natural ground. Turn it off, step outside, where inner peace can now preside. Just breathe and disconnect. Overflow, stop, disconnect. Quiet, yeah, clear the mind.
not the grand gestures, you know. See the sunlight hit your face, simple beauty, time and space. Don't need diamonds, don't need gold. Stories quietly unfold, making coffee just for you, the way you like it, strong and true. Leaving notes on the fridge door, little reminders asking for more of these moments, soft and low. Watching garden flowers grow, listening close when you just need to vent, understanding what is meant. It's just holding my hand, crossing the street, a simple rhythm, bittersweet. Sharing silence side by side, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. These simple acts of love, they build a sturdy fortress, strongly willed, more than words could ever say, lighting up the darkest day. Hey, fixing something that is broke, sharing stories, a private joke, wiping tears when spirits low, helping dreams take root and grow. A warm blanket on a cold night, everything just feels so right. Not because it's perfect, no, but because our spirits flow in this current calm and deep, secrets that our two hearts keep. They search for magic loud and bright, but miss the soft, persistent light of two souls woven tight and near, casting out all doubt and fear. It's just holding my hand, crossing the street, a simple rhythm, bittersweet. Sharing silence side by side, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. These simple acts of love, they build a sturdy fortress, strongly willed, more than words could ever say, lighting up the darkest day. Hey. These little things mean everything.
Woke up early, sun was bright, everything just felt so right. Didn't need to chase the light, just existed in its might. Had my coffee, watched the trees, carried on the gentle breeze, a feeling of content at ease, putting on my mind at peace. Didn't check the stock reports, didn't care for fancy sports, just the simple kind supports life in humble quiet sorts. A conversation with a friend, a message that they chose to send, a broken fence I chose to mend, a helping hand I chose to lend. These little things, they fill my cup, lift my weary spirit up, never gonna give them up. Raise a simple grateful sup to the moment, small and true, the golden morning dew. Everything is fresh and new, feeling blessed in all I do. The simple things, they make you rich, finding your own niche, healing every painful stitch.
Didn't know which way to turn, lessons that I had to learn. Watching bridges start to burn, feeling buried deep in urns of past mistakes and former pain, driving me completely insane. Living through the heavy rain, breaking every single chain.
On a journey deep inside, nowhere left for me to hide. Letting intuition be my guide on this unpredictable ride.
Mapping out the inner space, finding my authentic place. Picking up the scattered pace, leaving not a single trace
of the doubts that held me back. Getting my own life on track, filling in the missing crack, never ever looking back.
Understanding who I'm meant to be, setting my own spirit free. Seeing life authentically for the whole wide world to see.
Finding comfort in my soul, making my own home, playing my own vital role. We're told to where to go, make way, it's time to fall. And the stand you make your heart at the baking fry. We're told to where to go, make way, it's time to fall. And the stand you make your heart at the baking floor. Only this to want again, only it for me to write. Oh, but make it
Needle drops, the static starts to play. Another memory from yesterday. The passage of time in the crackle and pop, moments stored in grooves that never stop. Pulled through a tough week, a small victory won. Just getting out of bed beneath the setting sun. Introspection finds me in the quiet space. Listen to the rhythm, finding my own pace. The comfort of routine, this familiar sound. Feet on solid ground, spinning round and round. Finding strength in the melodies I know. Letting the music help my spirit grow. Forgiveness echoes in the faded notes, washing away the hurt that often floats. Each skip, each scratch, a story told, more valuable than silver or gold. This record plays on through the years it goes, a testament to how a spirit grows. Yeah, it's just the way time works, I guess. Leaves its mark, but the music keeps playing.
Just standing still for a minute, listening. Hear that? The world keeps spinning, but I ain't moving. Used to chase the deadlines, the constant hurried pace. A rat race, blurring faces, lost in time and space. Felt the pressure building, tightening my chest. Never time for nothing, just passing every test. But something shifted lately, a quiet in the noise. A need to hit the brakes, listen to my inner voice. Just a simple moment, breathing in the air. Feeling the solid ground beneath me without a single care. Yeah, just a moment's pause, the pavement underneath. Let the world keep rushing while I just stand and breathe. No agenda pushing, no mountain left to climb. Just presence in the stillness, reclaiming my own time. A necessary reset, a quiet and a plea to find the peace I'm missing. just being genuinely me.
Saw a butterfly flutter, land upon a flower. Never would have noticed in the rush hour. Heard a kid laugh somewhere purely light and free. Reminded me of moments that used to just to be. We lose it in the hurry, the need to always gain. Forget the simple pleasures, washing off the rain. Just a minute's stillness can clear away the haze. See the world around you in a different calmer phase.
It ain't about escaping or hiding from the fight. It's building up your power, bathing in the light. Finding strength and stillness, a different kind of strong, where you can hear the rhythm playing all along.
Yeah,
just a moment's pause, the pavement underneath. Let the world keep rushing while I just stand and breathe.
no agenda pushing, no mountain left to climb. Just presence in the stillness, reclaiming my own time.
A necessary reset, a quiet and a plea to find the peace I'm missing. Just being genuinely me.
Just pause, breathe, feel the ground. No rush, just the sound of stillness found.
Everybody talking, screaming to be heard. Lost in the commotion, every single word. But the real strength happens in the quiet pause. Listening intently, understanding the cause. Hearing what's unsaid, the feeling in the tone. Quiet strength is active, never truly alone.
Space for understanding, planting seeds that have grown.
Quiet strength is listening, a powerful device, connecting with another, paying the inner price, putting ego aside and opening your ear, dispelling miscommunication, conquering the fear.
Conquering the fear.
Doesn't mean agreement, doesn't mean you bend. Just means you acknowledge, seeking to comprehend the struggles and the triumphs, the stories they reveal, making connections deeper, making everything feel real. A nod, a look, a gesture, saying I see you. That's the quiet power, honest and so true.
Building understanding between me and you.
Quiet strength is listening, a powerful device, connecting with another, paying the inner price, putting ego aside and opening your ear, dispelling miscommunication, conquering the fear. Conquering the fear. In a world of noise and chaos, a listening heart is rare, a sanctuary for feelings, showing that you care. It builds a stronger foundation for everything we do. The quiet power of listening sees the truth shining through.
A harmonious connection, breaking through the blue.
Listening, the quiet strength, understanding, going the length. The whole length.
Sunrise peeking through the blinds, another day begins. Got that silent fire in my soul, where the real work wins. No loud announcements, no need to shout my plan. Just a steady rhythm of a determined man, building brick by brick, foundation strong and deep. Promises I made to myself, secrets I keep. Quiet footsteps walking tall through the urban sprawl. Got that inner hustle calling, answering the call. Not for the cameras or the likes, but the feeling inside, pushing past the doubts and fears. Nowhere left to hide. Some call it slow, I call it building to last. Avoid the flashy, moving steady and fast. In my own lane, setting my own pace, finding strength in the quiet, finding my own space. Every setback a lesson, every stumble a guide. Got that silent strength flowing, nowhere left to hide. Hear the city hum, a million stories untold. Minds written in whispers, braver than gold. Footsteps walking tall through the urban sprawl. Got that inner hustle calling, answering the call. Not for the cameras or the lights, but the feeling inside, pushing past the doubts and fears. Nowhere left to hide, just quiet footsteps moving forward, yeah. Lived in many places, under different skies. Chase the city lights down with ambitious eyes. But something felt was missing, a piece I couldn't name. A quiet whisper calling, playing a different game. Back to where the roots run deep now, the soil that knows my tread. The comfort and the history held in what was said and unsaid. Home where the roots run deep now, connecting to the past. A foundation that is steady, a love that's built to last. Where the air feels different, the rhythm feels aligned, leaving all the noise out, peace of mind I find. Yeah, back where I belong now, anchored and secure. The faces are familiar, the stories are well known. The laughter and the tears shared on ground that we have sown. The history of the family etched into the walls, responding to the quiet and comforting calls. This place remembers who I am beyond the mask I wore, welcoming me back in now through the undead. Home where the roots run deep now, connecting to the past. A foundation that is steady, a love that's built to last. Where the air feels secure. It's not about the grandeur, the fame or the success. It's about the simple feeling of sweet, sweet blessedness. To be connected to a lineage, a place that understands, held within the embrace of familiar loving hands. Ooh, 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 ooh. Roots run deep, yeah. This is home.
Pulled back the curtain, the veil begins to lift. Understanding dawning, a precious fragile gift. Seeing connections clearer, the patterns start to form. Navigating the chaos, weathering the storm. Yeah, perspective shifting subtly, the narrative expands. Understanding reaches out with open hands, no longer stuck in judgment or narrow point of view. Seeing different angles, seeing things anew. It's the empathy that deepens, the willingness to learn, knowing that the truth is something you must earn. From different paths we travel, stories we embrace, finding common ground, finding common grace. The puzzle pieces fitting, the picture starts to clear, dispelling misunderstanding, conquering the fear of what is different, the things we don't yet know, allowing understanding room to grow. The world unfolds in layers, complex and profound, and understanding helps on solid ground. Building bridges over rivers wide and deep, promises the human spirit truly keeps. Yeah, seeing through the haze, the clarity arrives. Understanding blooming where the spirit thrives. Seeing through the haze, the clarity arrives. Understanding blooming where the spirit thrives.
After the shouting fades and the tension subsides, a quiet settles over where true feeling preside. The air feels different now, lighter, clear and calm. A quiet moment of reflection, healing the inner hum. No need to fill the silence with nervous, hurried sound. Just letting the stillness linger on this peaceful ground. Acknowledging what happened, the lessons that were learned in this quiet after storm. A new peace is earned. These soul's ache, allowing the healing process. For goodness sake, in the stillness the truth emerges, quiet and clear, finding peace in the aftermath, conquering the fear. Sitting with the feelings, the residual and low, giving them space to breathe, watching them slowly go. No need to push them down or pretend they're not there, just observing them gently with a sense of care. This quiet is powerful, a space to process deep the promises we made ourselves, the ones we need to keep, building back stronger from the ground that felt so weak. In this stillness after storm, the future we can see. The storm was necessary, a cleansing needed force. Now in the quiet aftermath, charting a new course with clearer vision now, and a wide open heart, ready to embrace the future and play a brand new part. 3 months after, a balm for the soul's ache, allowing the healing process. For goodness sake, in the stillness the truth emerges, quiet and clear, finding peace in the aftermath, conquering the fear. Quiet after, yeah. Healing starts, peace found, stillness. Ooh.
2 sides. 2 sides.
One side's chaos, loud and wild, the anxious idle, scared like a child. The other's quiet, seeking grace, a peaceful and internal space. Duality within the soul, striving to make the spirit whole. Navigating the push and pull, feeling both empty and so full. The fight between the dark and light, searching for balance in the night. Understanding both must be to live a life that's truly free.
Sides of the coin, spinning fast, hoping the peaceful side will last. Finding the balance, finding the way, living fully in the present day. Sides of the coin, heads and tails, navigating life's uncertain trails. Embracing both, the good and bad, the happy and the moments sad.
It's not about erasing one, but finding where the two are spun into a tapestry unique. The wisdom that the soul can seek, moving smoothly, ebb and flow, learning how the spirit can grow, accepting shadows, loving light, making everything feel right. The dance between the high and low, that's how true understanding grows. Harmony found in the contrast seen, the vibrant colors in between.
2 sides of the coin, spinning fast, hoping the peaceful side will last. Finding the balance, finding the way, living fully in the present day. Sides of the coin, heads and tails, navigating life's uncertain trails. Embracing both, the good and bad, the happy and the moments sad. The coin keeps turning round and round, but in the center peace is found. Holding the balance strong and true, a deeper, richer point of view. Just breathe and find the center.
Balance, 2 sides.
Felt like I was tied and bound, stuck upon familiar ground. Heavy chains around my feet, couldn't feel the city beat. Just the drag of yesterday, wishing it would go away. Carried burdens, heavy load, down a long and dusty road. But there's a moment breaking free, unshackling the enemy. A sudden rush, a tidal wave from the feelings I would save. It's the moment of release, finding true and lasting peace. Shedding skin and letting go, watching the real color show. Let the tears fall, let them stream, living out a waking dream, where the pressure starts to fade and the fear I had is made into something soft and light, vanishing into the night. Finally myself complete, moving to a brand new beat. No more holding back the tide, got nowhere left for me to hide. Just the open, honest truth, reclaiming my internal youth. But there's a moment breaking free, unshackling the enemy. A sudden rush, a tidal wave from the feelings I would save. It's the moment of release, finding true and lasting peace. Shedding skin and letting go, watching the real color show.
World on my shoulders, feeling heavy tonight. Need a place to land, bathed in soft light. Searching for an anchor, a moment of peace. Just a quiet corner, bringing some release. Seeking comfort in this weary soul, finding solace in the quiet, making myself whole. A gentle presence, a calming sound, where worries soften on sacred ground. The noise outside is loud, demanding and keen, but I just need stillness, a silent, peaceful scene. wrapped in a blanket, sipping on warm tea, just breathing easy, letting myself be. It's not escaping, it's refueling the fire, giving myself grace, answering the deep desire. Seeking comfort in this weary soul, finding solace in the quiet, making myself whole. A gentle presence, a calming sound, where worries soften on sacred ground, on sacred ground. Oh, just need a moment to breathe, to breathe, to be. Sat across the table, comfortable silence fell. Didn't need the small talk, stories to compel. Just a knowing look shared across the coffee cups, understanding flowing, filling all the gaps. In the quiet moments, the loudest truth resides. When two souls connect deeply, where real understanding hides. Words unspoken linger, resonate so clear, more profound than speeches, banishing all fear. A silent conversation, heart speaking to heart, this quiet understanding right from the very start. No need to fill the emptiness with unnecessary sound. Learn the art of listening, not just with my ears, but with my intuition. Calming all the fears, reading between the lines now, the pauses and the sighs, seeing the true emotion reflected in their eyes. The silent understanding, a gift I hold so dear, connecting on a level that makes everything feel clear. In a world that celebrates the loud and the bold, the power of the quiet is a story yet untold. To find another spirit who speaks your silent tongue, where the deepest form of music is a song that's never sung. Silence, understanding, it's a lesson